Lucrezia Borgia, Queen of Poison and Seduction. In the golden but bloody era of the Renaissance, when in Italy's every city conspiracies loves poison and swords were running together, a woman was born, whose name even today reminds of the poison bottle and the fire of seduction. Lucrezia Borgia, Pope's daughter, killer brother's sister, owner of 3 marriages, and such a face which mesmerized the entire Europe. But was she really the queen of poison, or only a beautiful puppet who was used in her father and brother's political games? Come, let's listen to the story of her entire life in the blend of reality and legends. On 18 April 1480 inches, a small town near Rome called Subiaco, a beautiful girl was born. Her name was kept Lucrezia. Her father was Cardinal Rodrigo Borgia, belonging to a powerful Spanish family, who were soon to become Pope Alexander VI. Mother was Vanosa de Catane, a beautiful Roman woman who was Rodrigo's beloved. Lucrezia had 3 brothers, Cesare Borgia, who later became famous killer and politician Giovanni and Giuffre. Rodrigo never denied this daughter of his. Rather, immediately after birth, he called an expert astrologer and said this girl's future will be astonishing. Lucrezia was kept in Rome's Palazzo Pizzo di Merlo, where arrangements for her education were made. This education was rare for women in that era. She gained mastery in Spanish, Catalan, Italian, French, Latin, and Greek languages. She was expert in poetry, speech, music, lute, and zither, playing embroidery and dance. People used to say that her eyes were of light brown color, which changed color with light hair, long golden up to the knees, face innocent like children's, but body growing into beauty. In 1492, when her father Rodrigo became Pope, Lucrezia's life changed. Now she was a princess of the Vatican. In father's gatherings, she would sit in royal clothes, where politics, fine arts, and nights filled with wine and dance. But all this was only a beginning. Pope Alexander VI wanted that their family rule over Italy. So, at the age of 13, Lucrezia's marriage was done with Giovanni Sforza, belonging to Milan's Sforza family, lord of Pesaro. The marriage took place on 12 June 1493 by proxy. Lucrezia participated in the ceremony dressed in golden clothes adorned with diamonds and jewels. In May 1494, she went to Pesaro. There she spent court life, arranged marriages of her friends, and met the Duke of Urbino, but soon the alliance changed. The Pope made friendship with Naples' Aragon family. Giovanni Sforza now became useless. He feared he would be killed. He ran away, and in return accused Lucrezia that she kept incest relation with her father. This rumor continued for centuries. The marriage was annulled in 1497. The reason given was non-consummation. Giovanni confessed impotence. During this time, Lucrezia became close to her father's chamberlain, Pedro Calderone. In February 1498, the bodies of Pedro and a maid were found in the Tiber River. Lucrezia spent 6 months in the convent of San Sisto. In the same period, a child was born whose name was kept Giovanni Infans Romanus. The Pope declared him his or Cesare's son. There were rumors that he was Lucrezia's, but no proof. This was the first chapter of seduction and poison rumors. In 1498, at the age of 18, Lucrezia's marriage took place with Alfonso of Aragon, illegitimate son of the King of Naples. This was a marriage of love. Both were happy. Lucrezia helped her husband even in the dispute of his aunt's marriage. In 1499, she was made governor of Spoleto, the first woman in the Papal States to hold this post, which was usually for cardinals. But Cesare Borgia, who had now become Duke of Valentinois, wanted to attack Naples after allying with France. Alfonso now became an obstacle. In July 1500, an attack happened on Alfonso outside St. Peter's. He was wounded. Lucrezia took care of him day and night. But one night, Caesar's man Micheletto Corella strangled him to death on the bed. Lucrezia's heart broke. She went to the convent and kept crying. At that time, poison rumors reached their peak. People used to say that Lucrezia had a poisonous ring with a secret compartment. She would kill people by putting poison in parties. The poison, named Cantarella, was the special weapon of the Borgia family. But today's historians say there is no proof. All this was political enemies' propaganda. Despite this, Lucrezia's name became the Queen of Poison. From this marriage, a son, Rodrigo of Aragon, was born, who died at the age of 12. Just 5 months later, arrangements for new marriage were made. This was with Alfonso d'Este, son of Duke Ercole I of Ferrara. The marriage took place by proxy on 30 December 1501. In February 1502, Lucrezia reached Ferrara in golden clothes diamonds, set in her hair with a grand procession. The people of Ferrara were amazed. How could this beautiful, intelligent, and cultured girl come from that infamous family? In the beginning, Alfonso stayed away from her because the name Borgia was notorious. But Lucrezia won him over with her charm. In 1505, when Ercole died, she became Duchess of Ferrara, Modena, and Reggio. Here Lucrezia's real story begins. She now became the good duchess. She turned the court into a center of fine arts. She developed deep friendship with the poet Pietro Bembo. Their letters are still called the most beautiful love letters of the world, Lord Byron said. Then emotional and physical relation with her brother's wife's brother, Francesco Gonzaga Marquis of Mantua. In letters, she would write, "My life, you are the beat of my heart." But she was not only of seduction. She was an excellent ruler. When her husband went on military campaigns, she became regent. She doubled Ferrara's income by saving lands from water. In 1510, when Pope Julius II imposed ban on Ferrara, Lucrezia mortgaged her jewels and gathered an army. The French knight Chevalier Bayard called her the pearl of this land. She had 8 children: Ercole II, who later became Duke Ippolito II, Cardinal, Leonora nun, and composer, Francesco, and others. She helped the poor, build hospitals, and became inclined towards religion. On 24 June 1519 inches, Bel Riguardo Castle after the birth of the 10th child, a girl who died immediately. Lucrezia passed away at the age of 39. Her body was wrapped in Franciscan tertiary clothes and buried in Corpus Domini convent. The people of Ferrara cried. Her brother's wife's brother wrote she was a great woman. Even after her death, the rumors did not die. Victor Hugo wrote a drama, Donizetti composed an opera. In films and games, she is shown as a poisonous, seductive killer. But modern historians say she was only a beautiful, intelligent woman who was used by her father and brother. Poison, no proof. Incest, only enemies' rumor. Seduction, yes, her beauty and intelligence mesmerized people. Lucrezia Borgia, queen of poison rumors, real queen of seduction, and such a woman who was the bright face of the darkest stories of the Renaissance.